On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. On the opposing sideline, that's the Saints head coach. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Off the play fake, it's Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. We're all set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Young working from the gun. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Panther 1st down.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Young.
The Saints 46-yard line.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Ready. Black 40.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pass it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Carolina.
He fields it from the 8. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On play action, here's Shough. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A 6-yard pick.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he's down to almost, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shough's going to throw here. He finds Smith here underneath. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
They run. It's the rookie from SMU. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Third down, here's Shough. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This from 28 yards away. Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Panthers and Tetairoa McMillan taking over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Check pitch.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go.
Young throwing here. He takes it himself. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
33. Hut, go.
Here's Dowdle again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors.
History there defensively.
He's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Oh, he lost the football. And the Panthers get to that one.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense,
while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Short pass, Bryant. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibson is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers, first down.
First down, Young. Oh, he's going for it again. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for the Panthers first.
Gain of 10 yards.
Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He's out of bounds.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Here's Young again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
They send a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Sam Martin on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's back to throw. Throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Set to return this. Trey Palmer making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Saints and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
For a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Rush coming for Shuck. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle.
Back to throw it. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So that brings up second down. From the gun, on for Dowdle. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until they play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Gibson. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's taking a shot down the sideline.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Panthers set to take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Set, punt. 33. Yep, ready.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Smith, left.
On a quick slant, it's Legent. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Young's going to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Shock looking to pass here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shock now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nice run across the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Miller. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Panthers 7.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Baker with the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Down. Ready. Go. 52, Blue.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing the out route complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. We've set it downs from 37.
37-yard line.
Quick. Yellow.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
What?
First and 10.
Now it's Young. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pause now to deal with an injured player, and everyone recognizing who it is. Quarterback Bryce Young, the one in need of some assistance. Caught quick right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in right side. And he'll go down here at the 16. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Opposite. Green.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Blue check.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hut. 52, Blue. Hut.
We'll go with Dowdle on the run. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
27-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can run either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The Saints and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shuck now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Shuck working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
First down, Young. Connection made to Tremble. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers losing by 7. Second and 3 now.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Desperation time here. Hits him on the out route. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Starting the drive here with Gibson. He spins right by him. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running it again with Gibson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's it, 2nd. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Out of the pistol, here's Gibson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give on 3rd to Gibson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
Striking 18. Check go. Ready. 60 by... Hook. Let's go. 70 timber. Go. Set. Ready. 60 Eagles. Let's go now. Cougar Knight. Come on. Set. Ready. Set. Pep. Ready. Set up. Ready. Down. 70 Lion. Here we go. Check go. Let's go. Cowboy in. Ready. 7, go. Here we go, shot. Let's go now. Set. Ready. Come on. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Set up. Set go. Down. Here we go. Panther 60. Go. Let's go. Ready. Here we go, shot. Ready. Let's go now. Ready. Shot. Ready. Come on. Set. Check out. Ready. Hut. go. Here we go. Ready. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut. Set. Ready. 70. Take go. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut. Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolf.